Some people believe in evolution, survival of the fittest. Only the strongest genes get passed down from generation to generation. Others believe in the great creation, that God created man in all the glory of his own self-image. I know that both are true, and the proof is eating pudding.
My name is Reggie Blair, and if I wanted lip, I'd go down your pants. But I'd have been too scared to tell you that just a few weeks ago. Not anymore. This Movember, I became a man, and I put together some ideas that just might get you tickets to the show. So without any further ado, I give you the Moustache Monologs.
If you're watching this, then I'm already dead. And you're in charge now. A moustache is how a man finds his way in life. Your moustache provides you balance and leads you, both literally, metaphorically, philosophically, and literally speaking. Those of you with a moustache already know this, but for those of you who don't, the word mushroom is an ancient translation meaning God's semen. See, your mustache is a privilege, not a right, and it affects everyone around you. This is not something to be taken lightly, gentlemen. This is a badge. This is what our forefathers fought for. 99% of all the money in the world is owned by 1% of the people, but 99% of the mustaches are owned by everyone. To all of you lost souls with questions about life and love, the answer has always been right under your nose. Moustache spells Hiroshima backwards. There's no app for that. If there's anything I've learned, it's that there's a reason it grows there. If your wife says no, that's all the more reason to do it. Would I enjoy it? Absolutely not. But I'd cut it off to help feed all the children in Africa. Think about it. Have you ever seen a homosexual couple where both are wearing a moustache? One, of course, he's the man, but never two. I bet you can guess what's on my Christmas list. If I could only keep one, I'd keep my penis. A moustache is a telltale sign that the man is ready for sex. If your wife says no, that's all the more reason to do it. If you're not growing one, you're killing one. Even Mario Lemieux had one, and he did it after the French lost the war. Your mother would have one if she could afford it. The Asians have a very difficult time with them, except the samurai. Interesting. It's what sets us apart from monkeys. I believe it's protected in the Constitution. It smells fantastic. Andy Dick couldn't have one if he wanted. 4 out of 10 doctors recommend it. Hazelnuts are delicious, but I prefer the saltiness of the mustachios. Alligators don't have mustaches, and so they have no compassion. If you don't get pussy with one of these, that's your fault. You can wait till you're a father, or you can be a man now. It's just like Wayne Brady always said. Puberty is a mental game more than anything. If your wife says no, that's all the more reason to do it. I've been told I likely only have man's sperm for baby men. I wouldn't believe a word of this if I didn't see it for myself every day in the mirror. Baby, you sure you know what you're asking me to do? This here's my monologue. This is everything good I ever did in my life. I can't wait till someone finds this fossil. It makes breathing through your nose worth it. Never even have to fill it up. Never even fill it up. Fill it up. It's not just me I have to consider. It's an entire ecosystem in there. Now, I like to think I have pretty soft hands. Now, if you really don't know the answer to that question, I'm not even going to tell you. You've never seen a catfish without one. If you go down on a woman before penetration, she will conceive. If your wife says no, that's all the more reason to do it. Clowns don't wear mustaches, but wizards do. If another man ever touches it, it's go time. And he knows that. Burt Reynolds. I'm right here. I challenge you to a duel of manmenship. Except you won't show, neither will I. So what you're saying is that we're even. Except I'm only 28. Not 4 months into my pregnancy, I had chewed right through my own umbilical cord. What is that? Don't listen to him. If you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. But if you give a man a moustache, he'll have bigger fish to fry than learning how to fish. If it was possible to share half of mine, I would. But I know it's not, so I can say that. You may throw a backhanded compliment at him once, but if you do it twice, he will throw a four-handed blonde guy at you. Mind, body, and spirit, meet your creator. Wendell Clark did it. Even the smallest moustache in practice far exceeds the magnitude of even the grandest of intentions. I look in the mirror and I get the power from my daddy and his daddy before him. I will not agree to disagree, because then it's like we didn't even argue at all. If I could go back and do it all over again, I wouldn't even consider it. Why? It's already done. When this is all said and done, if you're still seeking answers, you simply mustache more questions. Doesn't it all seem to make a little more sense now?